We're all born savages, just as nature intended. But the landscape of man has made us forget who we truly are. And ever so often there's this primal yearning to just jump back into the lap of nature itself. Escape from the urban landscape. It's a very warm afternoon in the forest. We're gonna go closer to like some wetland where you hear water falling. You hear that? Yeah. We're gonna go there. We're gonna get some plants from there. While most of this seems simple and beautiful, we've got to be extra cautious. There are hoof prints all around us. We're in bison territory and these are their watering holes. It's safe to say we're in the wrong place, where there are other things on top of our bodies. But we will go through because we're going to find some really good stuff. The great thing about Savage, it allows me to come to a beautiful place like this so I can unwind and discover the whole fact that the journey is not just about building the terrariums, but like going after these little things, understanding their world, understanding their lighting, see how they gel with the forest and, simulate that same mood back into a terrarium. All this green just makes me so damn happy. This cameraman stuck in a really bad zone. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who's this? Who is this baby girl?
Just you and me and a doggy, huh? It's not bad for a little alone time, jungle adventure, and then you find civilization by means of a collared dog. Look at him. Quite cultured. Wants to hang, very social, very South Indian. What it really amounts to is a good bunch of just not doing shit, because our lives are so complicated with shit and we don't need shit. So I say we just chill here for like a couple of hours.
You've got to have endurance, you've got to have patience, you've got to have a whole bunch of things that I don't know the words for. Because the things that he needs to make the terrariums that he puts together have to be gotten from the middle of nowhere. And he's got these ideal spots, on the side of a river, just under a waterfall, where these particular species tend to grow in these particular environments, and he's able to recreate those environments for Savage. And because of that, I'm having to do all of this shit.
Spiders in my nose, spiders in my ears. Ta-da! Favorite part of the world. Everything within the ecosystem has its part to play. So as a thumb rule, we take only what is there in seasonal excess. I'm looking at plucking smaller quantities of moss from much bigger patches, so it gives it time to grow back. This is an epiphyte. They grow on other trees for structural support while gathering moisture directly from the air itself. On a whole tree with moss. These are my most favorite, mosses, also classified as bryophytes. Within the plant kingdom, they support an ecosystem by retaining moisture and absorbing excess CO2. The moss out. You got a bit of the wood as well. It's a nice big sheet. Fruit of the forest. Look at that. Looks almost alien. Exhausting. It's so much fun as it is exhausting. We're going to use the daylight and we're going to find lots more plants. Mobilize those joints, release the nitrogen. We didn't bring any water. Bad camera crew.
Not my fucking job, bitch.
Before the final packing, I submerge the moss in clear stream water to remove excess debris and insects that may have accommodated it. Then it is packed and taken back to my studio and goes into a harvesting unit, and bits of it will be used in future stories of Savage. It's finally time to say goodbye. Remember to stay green and keep it real, folks.